So it's 10:30 in the hotel in Kandy, and we're going to get a taxi down to the Pinnawala Elephant Orphanage, see what that's like. It gets mixed reviews, so I'll see for myself, see what I think. So we're 9 minutes away from the Elephant Orphanage, driving around this tropical road. A woman with porcupine, look at that, just by the side of the road. So we've arrived, it's busy as hell. I'm going to walk up and try to buy some tickets. So yeah, the Elephant Orphanage. Look at that though, Sri Lankan beauty. So yeah, the Elephant Orphanage was founded in 1975, and since then it's got the biggest herd in the world of elephants. I think there are about 100 of them. And they care for abandoned elephants, ones that have been injured, and especially during the Tamil Tiger conflict, civil war, when elephants were getting injured during the battles, then they would bring them here. And also when farmland started encroaching upon the elephant's natural territory, farmers began to, to kill them or to hurt them. So there was often orphans left, which were also brought here. But the controversy is, because it's so popular with tourists and they're breeding them there now, is it like compounding the problem of keeping elephants in captivity? So that is a little bit of a doubt. So we'll have a look, see what happens. But here we are, Pinnawala Elephant Orphanage. I've actually been here before, probably about 7 or 8 years ago, and it seems much more built up now, a lot more to it. So there's the price list. For an adult, 3,000 rupee, which is $15, about £11. Thank you very much. So before we actually go into the orphanage, we're going to be going down to the river, maybe getting something to eat. But this is all hugely built up compared to when I came last time. And if you're in the market to buy masks, well, here you go. Wooden ones, or these really nice ones, or even these really unusual ones. I've never seen this sort of statue before, but there you go. That's what you find at the Pinnawala Elephant Orphanage. Well, this is not the orphanage, this is just the street that leads right down to the river. All the elephants will charge down here as they come in to the river. So we're here by the river. There's actually a couple of elephants in there, but later on there'll be loads of them. So you'll come to this restaurant, which has got a great commanding view. But look what's happening, he's spraying these elephants with the powerful hose. So what I read was that even though they're in the river, they're chained up in the river. But these elephants are not chained up, they're just walking around wherever they want to go. So maybe it's not as bad as some people make out. So it says here on Wikipedia that the orphanage was founded in 1975 to care for orphaned, unweaned wild elephants found wandering around forests of Sri Lanka. But in 2021, an elephant gave birth to twins. There are 48 mahouts, they're the handlers who take care of them. The female elephants and the young elephants can wander where they want. It's a major tourist attraction. So I've just found out actually some of them are chained up in there, and that's because, according to the handlers, they're in training, they're a bit frisky, and they need to learn when they're in the water to sit still. So just as a safety precaution, they put chains on them in there. So you can see a couple with chains, but the rest of them, they're not frisky or giddy, so they can just do whatever they don't need to be chained up. So these are all the female and the young ones. Look magnificent, don't they? So what do I think? Do I think it's good or bad? From what I've seen, the elephants seem chilled. They're all enjoying themselves, splashing about in the water. They seem healthy. So overall, I would say it's a good place, the Pinnawala Elephant Orphanage. I think it's a good place. I hope it's a good place. I mean, this one's not chained up. It's here of its own volition. And people have been feeding them bananas earlier. So we've now moved on to the actual orphanage. You can see what you can see. So we're heading up this slight incline to the elephants' free range. Like, they can just do whatever they want. So let's see if we can find it. I actually found out I was here 11 years ago. So a lot's changed since then. It's a shame. They're all gone. Last time I came here, there were loads of elephants. But look at that scenery. Beautiful. Look at this. Mum and the two little babies. They're the twins that were born just this year. So they're probably less than 6 months old. Look at that. Yeah, it's changed a lot since I was last here 11 years ago. There seem to be more elephants just around and about. You could go into this field and see them. They were there. Now you're not allowed onto that area. It seems far more commercialised, like a business. Whereas before it did seem like a charitable type organisation. So I think the river's great. This bit's not so great. So these elephants are chained up. It says because they're under veterinary care, something like that. So I hope that's true. I don't have any reason to doubt it. I can see why this one's under veterinary care. Look at that specimen dangling. It's got 2 trunks. Unbelievable. So just to finish off, a coconut.
Is it sweet? Good.
There you go, fresh coconut from Sri Lanka. Nice, but it's a bit warm. So there we are, the elephant orphanage. We're finished. We're going to drive back to Colombo. Interesting place to visit. How much of it's commercialised, I'm not sure, but definitely worth a visit if you're in this part of Sri Lanka.